Peace, 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 yo. This is Chocolate Amun Ra. What's going on? And I want to make a brief message to a lot of y'all. Let's let you know, ain't nothing to stop here. I'm always into my African spirituality. Always. Always. Make sure that. Now, my African spirituality has nothing to do with the continent of Africa. Now, I get a lot of posts from a lot of people basically showing horrifying videos and pictures of people being whipped and tortured and cut up and things like that. But listen here. One thing y'all seem not to do is you're not doing your research. Research is not hard to do. What you're doing is you're getting videos, someone's sending you videos, and then you're beginning to share with other people. You share with other people, right? Then what you do from that point on, you get all emotional talking about share it. What am I sharing? Let's make sure it's accurate. Let's make sure it's correct. Because I be doing a lot of videos and it's not fucking accurate at all. All you're doing is sending emotional videos and basically saying, oh, look who's going on. Why is this going on? Blah, 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 blah. So you're over emotional, and this is exactly what happens. You get over emotional, and you're sitting up in here saying to yourself, oh, people don't care. What do you mean don't care? I've done research and find out that these people in West Africa and Libya, they're doing it to their own people. Why their government has not made any announcements? Their own government. Common sense. Common sense. Common sense that you do not fucking use. Common sense. Their own government do not have made any announcements. Why? Because these are warlords in West Africa, Libya, they're snatching their own people up, which is mainly the poor people, and then they selling them. Now, I put these videos out for y'all. I put it out there so you can get it and use it. Not only just that, you got 10 countries around the world, okay, 10 countries around the world that's repeating the same shit. I've told y'all, slavery is not over. Understand that concept. It's not over. Slavery is not over. You think it is, it's not. It's constantly going on because slavery is a resource, is a business. And that's the problem a lot of you motherfuckers don't have. You hear me? So, just to let y'all know, you're sitting up in here, you're worrying about West Africa, a fucking whole another life. But you ain't even worrying about your peoples here. You don't even worry about your peoples right here in your own fucking towns, your own little cities. Let's make this clear, okay? You talking about helping? I'll tell you how you can help. Once you put your money in black banks. Put your money in black banks. Then from that on, you start building equity. You're building funds and financial. Then from there, you start to make transactions to build your own institutions. You buy a building, buy land, and then you start building from there. This is what I'm talking about. We could post all day and show different videos and things like that, but listen, make sure your videos and everything is accurate. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Make sure your videos is accurate. Instead of sitting up there, oh, look what they doing. So what they fucking doing? You being over fucking emotional. And when you mean our people, first of all, ain't my motherfucking people. Okay? Because if you don't know what descendant you come from, how you know African people is your people? Because African people is not saying that they Africans. You understand? Y'all are still asleep up in here. Real talk. Real talk. These things happen to people is because you don't know your information. Gather your information before you start spewing out all this information. This is what I'm learning to do now, to break down instead of constantly putting down information and not knowing the information is correct. That's what I'm doing. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. That's why now when I put out videos and stuff, I'm trying to make sure they're correct. You understand? That's what I'm doing. You know? So at the end of the day, listen, African people slave their own people. Don't act like they don't do it. They do it. Okay? You're getting over emotional over nothing. And when you do your research, these are warlords. These are warlords. And they're catching these people. A lot of these people probably did criminal shit. And they fucking And then when they sell these people for $400, now the $400, our dollars is completely different from their dollars. And they showing you this shit. Not only just that, it's like scare tactics. Okay, remember this, it's scare tactics. Why would somebody videotape this shit? And put it on Facebook and YouTube and all that shit? You ever realize one thing? How the United States of America did not get involved, is not getting involved with that? Wake up. Okay? It's not a political thing. They understand that this goes on all the time over there. Okay? It's not only Libya. Libya been having wars over there for a long time. Y'all need to do your research. I keep saying this shit. But you're getting over emotional for nothing. Let me be honest with you, I used to be just like you. And then I started doing my research. When I started doing my research, I started realizing like this here. I'm being over fucking dramatic. I'm being over fucking dramatic and acting all stupid. Oh, look what they doing to our peoples. Then I started realizing what peoples. Because I started realizing a lot of people here that live in America, that's from Africa, they don't even worry about that shit. Unless it's a family member. If they're not a family member, they don't even give a shit. You understand? I'm sorry, you don't like what I'm saying, and maybe it's too harsh. But if you do your research, trust me, you won't be over emotional. You won't get over stagnatic about the situation that you're seeing. You understand? You look at it, keep going. This is the new trend now. We're showing people getting chopped up and their bodies being humiliated. Come on, man. We got problems here in our own fucking state. That's real talk. We got problems here right in our own fucking backyard. And you want to sit there and worry about somebody else? You can't clean somebody else's backyard if your own backyard ain't cleaned up. You can't really do too much when you ain't really doing nothing right here in your own way you live at. So for those who got a problem, what I just put this video out, yo, grow the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, African people put their own people in slavery. And you don't know how big of a business that shit really is. I'm Chocolate Amun Ra. Peace.